Right here. People left this team for dead at the first half of this season. And that's why you got to let them play all the games. Guys, the NFC team.
Hello. We're going to get this thing cracking in just a moment. As soon as Nick get in here. You are in for... Hello. What's up, Jesus and T? How's it going?
Yo.
There he is.
Yo. Hey, why does your studio look better than mine?
Bro, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do, bro.
You look like you're setting up to play against Ninja.
No, so that's the work computer right there, and then that's the play screen right there. So
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Got to put in the work first.
Who's Jesus and T? Hi, Jesus and T.
What up, P. Rich? Hey, so let's get this thing cracking. Do you remember the intro? It's been that long.
Whoa!
Yeah.
You caught me off guard with that one.
Yep.
Do you start, right?
Yeah, I'll start.
Okay.
All right. Welcome to Jamal and Nick. No, I'm kidding. No, that's not what is it? The club horn? That's not the club horn. All right. DJ Air Horn. Welcome to Team Bandwagon.
Where it is okay to jump ship,
but it's not okay to lose.
Jump on Team Bandwagon
and never lose again. Man, that's classic.
Classic.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 245. Nah, I'm kidding. I don't know what episode this is. Somebody said he can't hear us.
Uh-oh. Can you hear
know.
me?
I can hear you. You can hear me?
Okay. So you're the techie guy. What are we doing wrong here?
I don't know. I think we're good. Jesus and T, turn your audio up.
Turn your audio up. Can anybody else in the room, my boy Joseph, P. Rich, can you guys hear us okay? I'm going to assume P. Rich did because he talked about the club horn.
DJ Air Horn. Come on, man. Let's get it right.
Oh, he said he left and came back. He says he's good.
Oh, okay. Good. So, we have a fun show ahead of you guys today. We're going to be talking about a little bit of NFL. Nick's going to be, eating some crow a little bit.
It's all right. Look. I'm on my new bandwagon. No,
man.
Number one in the nation, buddy. Number one in the nation.
There's some retribution to happen here, bro.
I knew that was the only reason you wanted to do the show. I knew it.
You was talking spicy the other day, bro. So
spicy.
Yeah, he was talking spicy, but I'm gonna ease into that. So NFL playoff picture, man. NFL season is in full swing. We're like 4 games left after tonight, and as far as the AFC, who do you like?
One, aren't we only in week 11?
Are we?
So we got like 7 weeks left, dude.
No way. I was just looking at the schedule. It was
17 games this year. 17 games this year.
That's a million games, bro. Why are we playing so many games?
Because they're talking about in what, 2 years? There'll be an 18th game?
6 games left. Well, some people. Yeah, 6 games left.
6 games is still a long time.
That is a long time, bro.
You ain't kidding, buddy.
McCaffrey just got out.
McCaffrey's out for the year.
These guys voted for this. That's terrible. We want to work more and not get.
You know what they do is they sit in the room and they go, "You guys want to make as much as NBA players?"
Nah, I'm gonna pass on that. That was a long season.
That's a long
guys already look hurt.
I get it. There's plenty of NFL fans who are saying, "Oh, it's more football. That's great." Okay, great. When your favorite player doesn't play for half the season because they want to keep him healthy, don't be surprised.
So AFC, man, 6 games left. Who do you like running to the finish line, man?
Let's see. Right now, I know the division leaders are the Patriots, the Titans, who am I forgetting? The
Chiefs.
The Chiefs are winning the AFC West, and I believe the Ravens are still winning the North, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm a little biased. Obviously, we're on a downturn right now. I believe the Titans can win the AFC. Will they? That's a whole nother question. And let me tell you why.
Okay.
Obviously, the last 2 games have been bad, and I mean bad. Losing to the Texans was a joke, but we also lost to the – and I say we. I'm a big Titan fan. I'm still on that bandwagon, will be the rest of my life. But even without Henry, they won 2 big games. I'm happy for them. They beat the Rams. They did that without Derrick Henry, but would have been the league's MVP. Beat the Colts. They've got a 2-game division lead over the Colts. They'll still win the division. As far as winning the AFC, they still got an easy schedule the rest of the season. Pats showed them how defense is played, but they can still win the AFC. Derrick Henry could hopefully be back by the playoffs, if not by the second week. You get King Henry back in there. It's the best defense the Titans have had in 10 years. They look phenomenal. And the main reason I'm hanging my hat, not to say that my team can't earn it, the AFC looks so legitimately thought the floor with everybody. I thought the Bills would win the AFC handily. They looked good for the first 6-7 weeks of the season. They've looked sloppy, just like Tennessee. For me, it is between the Bills and Titans. I'm giving the Titans a slight edge because I'm a little biased.
You are so biased. You are definitely a homer. That's like me saying the Chargers gonna go. All right, timeout. There's some
Chargers are
chat.
1 year away. You heard me say it today. Chargers are 1 year away, and they will be an elite team. They will dominate the Chiefs.
Your takes have no effect on me right now because
okay, the guy who said Drew Holiday wasn't a good player.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did.
Time out. There's some chat. There's some chatter going on in the chat. All right. So hey, Susan T, it is a she, and she asked, "What is a bandwagon?" P. Rich jumped in and said, "A bandwagon is when all the homies jump on and support a team that's already winning." I think.
And he says Chargers all the way.
Yeah. So you're right, P. Rich. Definitely a bandwagon is jumping on a team who's winning, and everybody's not everybody. Some people, you got the diehards who sink with the ship, but you got smart people like us who jump on the bandwagon and ride it to the wheels fall off. So. Back to your Titans, bro. I agree slightly. I definitely think you guys have the edge when you guys play, in harsh weather. But as far as King Henry coming back, dude, that's like he has like a injury on his lower leg, right?
It's his foot. He had a broken bone. Anyway, long story short, it wasn't the broken bone that put him out. It's the fact that he needed surgery. Surgery will always put you out for at least 2 to 3 months. But they're saying return by January, which is the start of the playoffs.
So with a broken foot, I don't think he's going to be coming back doing damage, stiff arming, making everybody look like little kids.
He doesn't have to stiff arm with his foot. Not like, well, yeah.
Maybe he has a crutch, and it's just that extended stiff arm. That's the only way I see you guys taking it. Honestly, AFC – The best team, I agree with the Bills. The Bills are supposed to come and run the table, and they're just like, oh, no, they're wetting the bed, They're peeing all over themselves. I say the Ravens look the strongest, man, even though they're spotty. Like, it's some spotty football.
The Ravens are so inconsistent. That's the thing, right? Part of me wants to say with the team they've had the last couple of years, Lamar Jackson won MVP 2 years ago, they should be dominating the AFC if you really look at them and their talent. But they're just so spotty. They're the closest team that's come to losing to the Lions this year. I'm just not sure. I'm sorry I keep interrupting, but I've got to dive in. I'm shocked that I said the Patriots are in the first in the AFC, and you're not jumping on the Patriots bandwagon right now.
They don't got Tom Brady, bro. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do, man? They ain't got Tom Brady. They do got Belichick. Belichick is solid. I think he's going to keep the Bills at bay, from trying to, get number 1 in the East. The Chargers are solid, man. It's just they're inconsistent like the Ravens. Like we win games, we lose games we're supposed to win, and I wouldn't say we win games we're supposed to lose because we've been playing pretty solid. But like that game against the Cowboys, like the penalties killed us, and like we were right there. And so, I would say, as far as the best splash, I'll take the Ravens coming out of the AFC. Moving over to
Can I give
the
you a quick
NFC.
statistic just because I know you hate numbers?
I do. It's okay though.
There are 3 teams in the entire NFL, and this is where I don't hang my hat too. I'm not hanging my head too low on losing to the Patriots. There are 3 teams in the NFL that have allowed less than 200 points on the season. What, 12 weeks into the season, you said?
Yeah.
Less than 200
11.
points. You have to understand how impressive that is. 3 teams left. One of them is the Broncos. The Broncos were projected to be the best defense going into this season. Okay, and they're doing that without Von Miller. The Bills, who do have an incredible defense. We've already talked about them. And
I got them in fantasy.
And the Patriots. The Patriots' defense is still legit. Remember, we talked about them a couple years ago and how
They
great
are.
they still have a great defense. And Mac Jones, a serviceable rookie.
I agree. He's definitely in the right hands with Belichick because, all he's got to follow the game plan. Belichick's going to get you there.
That's right.
He's going to get you there. Moving over to the NFC, we have Jesus and T in here already talking about go Cowboys. You want to talk? Do you want to share now or your predict? No. We'll keep that on the prediction side. Who do you think is coming out of the NFC?
Isn't this the prediction? Why don't you go first?
No.
I did AFC first.
So at the beginning of the season, I told watching the first game, and after they got Matt Stafford,
yeah.
I was like man, I'm all over the place. Rams are going to win the Super Bowl. I wholeheartedly believe that. And then the last 3 games, I don't know what the heck happened. I think we're talking and you said, teams have figured them out. And I think teams have figured them out, And so
Robert Woods the rest of the season.
True, but they got Odell, so
when is last time Odell was proved to be worth something?
He just scored like a 50-yard touchdown. So I don't know. I don't know, man. But I would say it's kind of a tie between the Packers and the Bucks. I would say it's kind of a toss-up there. I would give the Bucks more edge because they got Tom Brady, but I think the Packers are a more complete team.
I like Tampa Bay again. They're very solid. Defense is still good. You can't outcap. What did we say on the show? Don't dismiss Super Tom. Don't count out Super Tom. He's 44 years old and is on the verge of having an MVP season.
Hey, did you see that clip where he's handing the ball off to Fournette? He's handing the ball off to Fournette and he's telling them what coverage the defense is running as he's handing the ball.
See that?
I think it was a fake. He faked handoff and he's like cover 2. And it's like, what the heck?
And this is why he is the GOAT. This is why he's winning an MVP at 44 years old, possibly, right? He's eligible. Yeah. He's second high. He has the second most passing yards in the season. He's not only can he throw the ball just as good as he did 20 years ago, but the guy's the smartest dude to ever play football. He just understands what he's doing out there. I know everybody's going to say, Peyton Manning. I get he has an alien brain and that 8-foot head, and he understands the game very well. But Tom Brady is the GOAT, and he is smarter than Peyton Manning.
I agree.
But the Bucs, yes, the Packers, they should be so happy that they did not lose Aaron Rodgers to jeopardy. The guy is legit. Now they figured out that they have not 1 but 2 great running backs. Now that A.J. Dillon got to go out and show what he can do. You got Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon showing what they can do. You still have one of the best wide receivers in the league and a serviceable defense. But here's my prediction, and I'm standing by it.
I knew it was coming.
Even though they've lost 2 games in a row, they played without Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb this past weekend, so that game doesn't count. Raider fans, you still suck. The Cowboys are winning the NFC.
He did it.
The Cowboys are going to win the NFC. I've never predicted that in my life.
This was an elaborate trap. This was one big trap to trap you into saying that.
It's a trap. The Cowboys are winning NFC.
I'm gonna play that on loop, bro. I'm never ever gonna let you live this down, bro. It was a episode of Team Bandwagon where you did jump on a Cowboys bandwagon. I was shocked because I was like, wow, you really going to do that? And now here you are again. So, people show you who you are and you got to believe them. And I believe you're a Cowboys fan.
Are who we thought
closet. Just get out the closet, bro. Just bust out that star, you know?
I've never been a Cowboys fan. They were popular when I was like 8 years old, right? They won their third Super Bowl. They haven't been good ever since. Remember, it took them 20-something years just to win a playoff game, or to be relevant. Good for them. I'm glad they're finally good. They've got a great defense. The defense is fun to watch. Seriously, the loss to the Chiefs was bad, but okay, the Chiefs are starting to turn it around. Good on them. Patrick Mahomes is still legit. We all knew that already. We knew they would turn it on eventually. But the Cowboys, the loss to the Raiders was seriously, I told my brother-in-law, he's a big Raider fan, he was like, this game is serious. I said, no, it's not. Thanksgiving Day is the most unpredictable weekend or game of the season. It's always high scoring. Never know what's going to happen. No Amari Cooper, no CD Lamb, and the big Achilles heel with the Cowboys is coaching. I think they made some bad decisions late in the game. They made some bad decisions in the beginning of the game. Made some huge mistakes, but Dak Prescott, Zeke Elliott, Tony Pollard, they've got a great running game. I think the Cowboys win the NFC.
Well, they definitely have a cake schedule, laid before them. The only challenge I see is like maybe Saints and maybe Cardinals, but they have Washington twice, they have the Giants, and they have the Eagles. And honestly, in that division, bro, all it takes is a solid team to win a division, because that division is so crap,
It has been a long time too.
Yeah, and so it just took somebody to just stop losing games, and so my ears perked up when you said the Cowboys, and I know the Cowboys aren't, I'm not a hater to the extent that I'm not gonna ignore like talent, ignore like everything, But, when they played the Chargers definitely should have won that game, and I do respect the Cowboys, they're definitely out there to play, they're not messing around, but Super Bowl is a huge stretch. Super Bowl is a huge stretch, but if it pays off, you get to say, hey, I did that one time with that one guy, on that one live. What is that? Al Bundy, and I threw 17 touchdowns and
I threw 7 touchdowns.
Is it 6 touchdowns? I forgot Al Bundy.
I don't remember. But the Cowboys, they're so good on both sides of the ball. The defense looks great. The only other team that I could see hanging with them, and I would love to say the Cardinals have a chance of winning the NFC. I know we got Patrick Mahomes, who did make it to the Super Bowl very young. I think Kyler Murray's got his whole career ahead of him. If they continue to build around him, the Cardinals will continue to be good. I don't see them getting to a Super Bowl past the Rams, past the Cowboys, past the Buccaneers with a, third quarterback?
I'm sorry, man. This dude in the chat is wilding out.
I only go Cowboys. What happened?
Oh, okay. It was instead of Raiders, he put Ray, and then another one, and then there's wilding out. So Super Bowl. Who's winning the Super Bowl, man? Who's taking it all the way?
I think it's too early to say.
This is what we're here for, bro. This is what you.
No,
you know,
who's winning?
This is what you turned on your camera. This is what you wiped off the crumbs off your beard. This is what we came to do, bro. Let's do it.
Wipe the crumbs off my beard.
They're gone already. You wiped them off. They're gone.
Dang. Because you got NFC. I said the Cowboys are definitely there. I wasn't sure about the AFC. I want to say my Titans are going to do it.
That would be the most boring Super Bowl ever. Titans and
how's that boring?
And Cowboys.
How's that boring?
That's so boring.
How's that boring?
I don't know. That's like the Cubs and what was that made it to the World Series? It's all good. It doesn't matter.
There's plenty of teams in the NFL, Jamal, that this 13 has a Super Bowl, and they throw that in my face all the time. You're one of the few people I can say at least my team's been to a Super Bowl. It was just one, but it was a great Super Bowl.
It wasn't the Tennessee Titans, bro.
Yes, it was.
The Oilers?
No, it was like
the Oilers.
It was their second or third year in Tennessee. All right, how much do you want to bet on this? Because
I don't want to bet nothing.
Watching that game. That was the year of the Music City Miracle.
All right, I guess. So I'm taking the Chargers. Chargers in Tampa Bay.
Okay, now I feel a lot better about putting in my prediction. I said the Cowboys are 1 year away.
I didn't say
all year.
I didn't say the Chargers are gonna make it. Well, take it all away, but that's what I got. You're gonna go with your team. I'm gonna go with my team, bro. That's fair. Fair is fair.
That's
still
confusing to me.
So if Chargers go against the Titans, do you think Titans got them?
100%. 100%.
We're going to put some money on that.
Oh, okay. Well, they don't play the Chargers unless they meet in the playoffs. So we'll definitely on it if it happens.
All right. So switching gears.
Okay. Tell you what, I'll do this. Just for the sake of Team Bandwagon. You guys want to know which teams to jump on, right? King Henry comes back in the playoffs. Nobody's beating the Titans. I'm saying that right now. Nobody's beating the Titans. King Henry comes back and he starts running over dudes. Titans win in the AFC. They're winning the Super Bowl. Now, we don't know what stage he's going to come back at. We don't know if he's for sure coming back. So right now, my prediction is the Bills will turn their season around and win the AFC and win the Super Bowl.
Say that one more time.
The Bills will turn their season around and win the Super Bowl. That is my prediction now.
I think the Chiefs will turn their season around before the Bills do.
I can't see them beating the Bills in a playoff game. That Bills defense is too good.
Oh, okay. All right. That's
see.
Fair. That's fair. Chat, let us know who we already know. All I see is Raiders and Cowboys in the chat.
P. fan.
So
my boy Joseph left. He's a big Packer fan.
No, he's back. He says Patriots. Patriots are there. You know, they ain't going nowhere. So switching gears.
Has the rookie ever won the Super Bowl before?
Has a rookie ever won the Super Bowl before?
That'd be
Wentz was close, but he was hurt, right? Or was that that wasn't his first year?
Third year.
Okay. That's a good question. Let me see. NFL rookie Super Bowl.
Why am I not seeing the chat? This is so weird.
Super Bowl win or just getting there?
No, winning it.
How many have won the Super Bowl? Let's see. Is that Ben? No, that's not. Is that Ben? Did Ben win?
No way. He won as a rookie?
Well, it has his picture on there. No. I don't know. That's going to take too long to research, man.
Okay.
So moving on, switching gears to the NBA, man. It's been a very interesting season. Super duper interesting season. A season I thought was going to go a whole lot different for the Lakers, but I kind of figured it was going to take some time. I just don't want us to fall back too far, which we're not. We're kind of, we're still in the middle of the pack. We still, can turn it on. So, top three teams in the West, man. Who you got as far as who's handling business in the let's say West or East? Let's do East.
You said in the West. I believe you did anyway.
Let's start in the East. Top three teams in the East. Who you got, man?
Brooklyn's the obvious choice, right?
Yeah, because KD's your favorite player, right?
He's not my favorite player. I don't hate on him like most people. Yeah. But the Nets, here's the thing, right? They're doing it without Kyrie. Blake Griffin's not playing well. I just read today they're pulling him out of the lineup. He's actually not going to be playing for a little while. Yet they're still in first place. They're still winning the East. So
they are.
You got to give credit where credit's due. Brooklyn looks good. Makes you wonder, not getting into the political side of things, but maybe Kyrie being out of the lineup, maybe players who you can't share the ball to anyway is too much. Maybe KD and Harden are enough, But, Brooklyn is definitely my favorite. A team to watch out for, I'm going to go ahead and just bring them up as my top three. I'm not sure if they are just yet. Where did Washington come from? How is Washington right now showing that they can play without really a superstar? Bradley Beal is never really been given the credit he deserves. This guy was nearly out of there. Each of the last two seasons, they've talked about want to be there. And then now right there, they're sitting up top at third seed. So Washington might be interesting. Not sure if they can get past Brooklyn. Um, a team I'm disappointed in, just as a side note, so far is Boston. I don't know what's going on with that team. They're playing bad as Lakers. It's a
Yeah,
tragedy.
I know.
Right in
I
front of
know.
you.
Can you say that again?
No, I thought I interrupted you, but yeah, I don't know what happened with Boston. I thought for sure that they would be tough again this year. That's why supposedly, I'm not sure this is. There's a rumor that Jason Tatum wants out. Talking about him teaming up with another superstar on another team. I think if Boston is on the downturn, I see that happening, which Boston fans will
Well,
probably.
I know Boston. Like, what was it Marcus Smart was like kind of blasting them in the media about them sharing the ball or passing the ball, and I know they, had a spat. But yeah, definitely, they're a young team. I don't see them gelling together that much. But yeah, Boston. My bad. I don't want to interrupt you. Who's your third team?
Milwaukee. You got to give the champs another shot to repeat. They shocked the world last year. Giannis stayed loyal to his team instead of bouncing around. There was rumor about him going to the Lakers or maybe the Knicks a couple years ago. Stays loyal, wins MVP, wins Finals MVP. You got to be happy for him. Do not count them out again this year. We learned our lesson last year.
All right. Yeah, definitely. I agree. So your list, we got the same. We got
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn is there. Yeah, Brooklyn is there. I don't know about the Washington though, man. Like they're hooping, but I don't see them there at the deep run in the playoffs. I would say New York is better than them. And even New York has some struggles. But I would say definitely number two. My 2 and 3 are kind of tied with the Heat and the Bucks. And so those are my top three. Definitely Heat. The Heat's going to be sneaky good. They got Kyle
Lowry.
Kyle Lowry, Kyle Lowry,
Lowry.
Lowry. They got Kyle Lowry, man, and they definitely with Butler there and the shooters. I definitely think they got a recipe to take it all away. I definitely they have enough to compete with Milwaukee for sure. And then I think whoever wins out of that wins it. So Boston's handling business, but every playoffs we always talk about every playoffs we talk about Harden, and how he disappears, and he hasn't showed us yet, what he can do in the playoffs. So I'm not gonna jump on that bandwagon and say
Brooklyn. I mean Brooklyn. You said Boston.
I'm sorry, Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna jump on Brooklyn's bandwagon just yet. Unless they get another superstar that's gonna help KD, because that dude's gonna disappear.
I agree with you about Miami. Before we move on to the next thing, I just thought it was interesting to bring up how well Washington's playing. But I agree with you. Miami is good from top to bottom. Eastern Conference champions 2 years ago. They're very competitive. That's a good pick, Jamal.
Thank you, man. Jesus T asked, what's the team to avoid in the East? What team will definitely disappoint you if you put your hopes in them?
At Eastern Conference,
Yeah.
I can tell you.
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
It'll be the Sixers. It'll be definitely the Sixers.
What happened? What happened?
They had it, bro.
The process.
They had it in their hands, and then I don't know, man. They just, dude, the Sixers definitely, like, how you see a graph and it's like going up, and then it's like the stock market just crashed. It crashed, bro. It crashed.
Kyrie Irving is like what's the name of that movie with Will Smith? The Pursuit of Happiness, when he's trying to sell his X-ray machines and they really suck. Thought this was a hot commodity. Took too long selling it. They should have Simmons 2 years ago.
Ouch, that's rough, man. Yeah, definitely that's a team to avoid. Moving on to the West, man. Top three, I'll go first. Top three, I got Warriors. I have, dang, man, this is hard, bro. The West is so hard. And I think, the East is easier because we're going to definitely, we're like at the same, but I think this is going to be super different. So I got the Warriors. I got Lakers. I have to, man. I can't get off the. I can't abandon them, bro. After all we've been through, like
That ship's on fire. Oh, it's not even lagging in the race. It's just on fire. Abandoned.
after all we've been through with the Lakers, bro, I'm holding on to dear life and saying, "Come on, do something." And then the third team, man, this was so hard. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go the Nuggets, man. I'm gonna say the Nuggets are really solid. Are really really solid. They got Jokic, they got Murray came back. They got the dude who they got from Orlando. I forgot his name. Somebody said Beaumont can beat the Lakers. No, they can't, man. Get out of here.
They could be the Lakers.
Huh?
What do you say?
No cap. Somebody in the chat. I don't know who is Sam. Who is that? Samito.
Samuelito. That's my boy Sam.
Yeah, he said Beaumont could beat the Lakers. No
That's
cap.
messed up, Sam. And they could do it on a lower budget. I will give them that.
Yeah. So, but yeah, they got the dude from Orlando. They traded for. I think they're pretty stacked, bro. I think they're pretty stacked.
So that was 3, right? You said Golden State.
Yeah.
What did you say? Golden State,
Lakers and
Nuggets. Okay. I'm there with you on 2 out of 3. The Lakers are not going to come out of the West. They're not going to figure this out. When people are excited that Trevor Ariza is coming back, it tells you that what they invested in, right? They built a retirement home.
Hey, man.
Melo has built some success there. Anthony Davis is still one of the best players in the league. LeBron's definitely slowed down. He needs to stop worrying about what fans are saying and just play basketball. No, the Lakers are not all it. I'll say this much. I was really upset with Dennis Schroeder and how much how poorly he handled his contract situation last year. And it kind of bit him in the butt, right? Nobody was willing to pay him what he was asking for. He's playing on a league veteran minimum now. But he was right, and he called out the Lakers after they beat him. Oh, you're paying Westbrook how much? Yeah, how'd that work out for you? Hey, shots fired, but he's not wrong.
Yeah.
No, not the Lakers. Golden State is going to win the Western Conference. I'm telling you right here, right now. They're playing the best basketball they've played since 2016 or 2017, right? That was your KD. Klay Thompson's not even back yet. Yeah, Warriors winning the West. They will probably win the NBA Finals this year. Nuggets is another great choice. Still play balanced basketball. They're playing well. And Jokic is hurt. He's supposed to be back tomorrow. So you play that well without your best player, the league's reigning MVP. Watch out for the Nuggets. The Phoenix Suns, you still cannot count them out. Everybody keeps saying, Chris Paul's getting old. Chris Paul's getting old. Chris Paul's getting old. He's one of the greatest point guards to ever play this game. You heard me say that here today. Top 5 point guard of all time. Still averaging 10.5 assists a game at 38 years old. The guy is a beast.
I put him in the top 10. Top 5?
Top 5 point guard of all time.
Okay, so who do you...
We'll save that for another show.
No.
We'll be here for an hour.
I'm putting this in my notes. Put this in my notes.
Save for another show. Chris Paul is the top guard of all time. 5.
Top 5 point guards. Wow. We're gonna circle back on this, bro.
Okay. Circle back.
MVP leads, man. Who do you got? Well, of course, the obvious is Steph, right?
Steph Curry. Yeah, you can't deny what the guy is doing.
Yeah, that dude is ridiculous, man. He's playing. He's definitely a top player in the league, like hands down.
You think
no
so?
Doubt about it. I think so. What do you think? Who do you think the best players in the league is right now?
It's got to be KD, right?
Nah, bro. Not with Steph. Steph is putting on the show, bro.
I don't know. I don't know. That'd be a good topic to go into for a really long time. But the best player in the league, that's such a – I just think Kevin can just do more. A 7-footer who can shoot. Obviously not as well as Steph, but pretty high up there. He's one of the greatest scorers of all time. And he's 7 foot tall. I know he's not a great rebounder, but his height definitely helps. He's a good defender. His height definitely helps. Steph is small to be called the greatest league.
So let's ask this question. Who who will have the hardest night? You guarding one of those two. Which one would you rather not guard? Somebody who's just going to be running you around everywhere?
But that's a tough question because
But
how are you
KD just
guarding a
KD's
7-footer?
yeah.
How are you
KD
going to be guarding a
I wouldn't
7-footer
say
if you
he's
can't anywhere on the court?
I wouldn't say he's easy to guard, but he is like he's gonna be in like a few locations. He ain't gonna be like all over the freaking
Name
court,
one
bro. Like
player. Give me one player in the league who can guard KD one-on-one.
I'm not saying that you're gonna lock him down, and I'm just saying just for the whole night, like the work that's involved in it. Like, which one would you rather avoid? You know, would you rather avoid Steph, who's gonna make you run like 3 miles around the court, or KD, who's maybe a mile, maybe a mile and a half, because he's just gonna be, hey, give me the ball, ISO, and put in work rather than having you run everywhere.
Yeah, but KD's probably going to dunk on you too. Steph's never dunked in his life.
I guess, bro. As far as
I
work
understand
involved.
your point. I think that's right. That cuts both ways. I don't want to guard a guy who's 7 foot and can shoot from 3, and I don't want to guard one of the best ball handlers in the league who can shoot 94 feet across the court. I see it both ways.
All right, man. I got in my notes top 5 point guards, dead or alive. Chris Paul is in there. I'm not sure what you probably have him like number 2, something silly like that, bro.
About 2, but I'll get you a list.
All right, so to end our show, I know you've seen this in the notes. My special segment. You have no clue what I'm about to throw at you, right?
I don't think so. You
have no clue, and I love it. All right, so gotta keep you on your toes. All right, ready?
Are you ready?
You ready?
What do you bring?
Right. We got Donald Trump. I'm kidding. No.
Oh!
I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding. So we have Steph Curry versus Dame Lillard. Boxing match. Who you got?
Boxing match. Who's got a greater arm reach?
I don't know. They're both kind of tall. Well, they're not really tall. They're like
both a little over 6 foot. Dame's got some muscle on him, though. I mean, you know what I mean? They're both about the same size. Steph's not scrawny, but he's not, you know what I mean? I know you're going to make fun of me because I still think he's a better player than Steph Curry, too. But I'm going to take Damian Lillard.
I'm going to take Dame, too. Dame's from the streets, man.
He is Oakland.
Dame is from the streets, man. And so, yeah, he don't mess around. So yeah. I definitely give an advantage to him. So Dame Willard versus Steph Curry. Who's the best swimmer?
Swimmer. These are the most random questions ever.
Hey, man, this is what we're here for.
I'm gonna.
If they had to swim like a 50-yard dash, like from one end of the pool to the next.
Athletic, right? They're both so athletic. They're both super quick. I'm gonna say just because of his footwork, right? He's probably a fast paddler. I'm gonna say Steph Curry.
I'm gonna say Steph too, but not because he's a fast paddler. I'm gonna say because it's pigment.
All right, go there.
The stereotype, man. Brother can't swim, so the lighter he is, that's his advantage right there. I'm gonna give him that.
You said it, not.
All right, Steph Curry versus Dame Willard. Who's better at math? Like old school flashcard days, times tables, 2 times 5, 10. Just kind of keep going in front of the class. Who do you think stays up there the longest?
Okay, Steph Curry went to Davidson in Ohio. Damian Lillard went to Weber State. But not exactly Harvard. I'm going to say Steph Curry because he got a private education.
Steph Curry because he got a private. You think so?
Yes.
But Dame, the way Dame raps, his memory must be on point, man. I don't know. I kind of gave the edge to Dame on that one, man.
Okay.
I got the edge to give the edge to Dame. All right, last one. Who's the better driver, Steph Curry or Dame Lillard? Put him in like a NASCAR Daytona 500 race. Who's coming out number one?
I'm going to say Damian Lillard. I think he has more of a killer instinct, played in closer games than Steph Curry. And I'm just thinking of the game, right, where he did it to Westbrook, and I think he would do it to Curry as he drove by him. You just look at him and go.
Or like it's like Dame time, like look at your watch.
That's right. That's right. Who was in Space Jam and who wasn't, right? So
clout. He's just going straight for clout.
Straight for clout.
I would think Steph would, because Steph would like take some chances. You know how he just shoots like from three, just and no looks. I think he'll do something crazy. He'll drift, on the inside when he's supposed to go on the outside. I don't know, something crazy like that.
I can tell you understand very well.
NASCAR. All right, man. Well, that concludes. I don't know what episode this is. It's been fun. We haven't done
or Steph to do our math for us.
We haven't done an actual episode since Super Bowl of 2019.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That was probably our best episode.
Wow.
Got to get back to it.
Sammy Lito's telling you to read the chat, bro.
I can't. I don't know why. It's seriously not coming up. Who's watching, but it's not showing me the chat.
Sammy wants us to end the show screaming Raiders.
No, we're not going to. No. I forgot he's
He says request from a fan. That request is denied, but
I have to see him tomorrow. He's going to give me so much crap.
We're not screaming the Raiders, bro. I'm sorry, Sammy. But yeah, this has been fun. We're going to try and get these in. These are a lot more easy to produce than these are a lot more easier to produce than how we've done in the past. This is light years way easier. So yeah, anything you want to say, man?
It's good to be back. I'm with you. Let's do this more often. Let's get some more fans involved. Taking requests. We still are like 3 years behind on getting P Rich on here. Got to get him on here. Got to do a live.
Yeah. We definitely got to get P Rich on here. That'll be fun. Hey. Yeah. Who's better at math? P Rich. We'll have some smart guy questions for him. Like some super smart. You got to do some research. Like what's the square circumference of this basketball? I don't know. I'm pretty sure he'll know something about that. All right, Sammy. So we won't end the broadcast screaming Raiders. We'll want to whisper Raiders. You want to whisper Raiders, Nick? No.
Sammy, understand, and I got to hear this crap at work tomorrow. He's gonna be so pissed. There's no team on this planet I hate more
than. You said you're the Walmart Derek Carr, bro.
Walmart Derek Carr.
That was cold, bro. Hey, I can't let you disrespect my boy like that, Sammy. All right, man. This has been fun. So thank you guys for joining Team Bandwagon.
Where it is okay to jump ship,
but it's not okay to lose.
Jump on Team Bandwagon
and never lose
again.
It's been real, man.
All right, man. Have a good night.
All right. Catch you next time. Thanks, Jesus and T. Samuelito. Thanks for rocking with us. You guys have a good night.
Later.